Good morning, Jermaine. Good morning, Clark. Good morning, listeners. Check, check. Let me do this before we start the celebration of life of Mr. Gerald Jones at the Holy Redeemer Institutional Church of God in Christ. Pastor Valerie Daniels Carter is the pastor there, 3500 West Mother Daniels Way. Some of the featured guests will be Bishop Neil Robertson, Pastor R.L. Smith, the Celebration Choir, Anthony McGahee, and
I think Randy Watson gonna be there, ain't he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Sexy chocolate.
I think Randy Watson.
Mr. Randy Watson.
The greatest love of all.
Yeah.
It's happening to me.
Go ahead, Randy. Do your thing, man.
Oh, Lord, the greatest.
Hey, Jermaine, change is gonna come. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Jermaine Rideout and many, many, many guests.
I'm thinking about doing a little something myself, man.
Is that right?
I'm thinking about it, man. I ain't gonna let Randy outdo me.
Oh man.
I believe the children.
Please
of our
preface
future.
it by saying, but the Lord put it on my heart.
Right.
Lord placed it on my
Lord
heart.
placed it on my heart.
or be like, I don't have a voice, so y'all pray my strength to the Lord. Well, why you getting up singing and you know you ain't got a voice?
Right?
It don't make no sense.
And I know you're in trouble in the song when you say, help me, Holy
Oh,
Ghost.
here we
You in trouble now.
Help, no. Or try this one. Boy, that old devil trying to steal them words. No, you know
I ain't never
you
heard
didn't
that
know.
I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah,
The devil trying to take the
the
words from
devil
me.
trying to take the words.
Stop lying on the devil. Stop lying on the
You
devil.
ain't know them damn words.
Right, that's what it is.
I bet you the devil know the words.
I bet you that one. See, hey, the devil
You know
said
what the
back
devil
like,
saying? She don't know them damn words.
But I do.
the devil looked up at God like, see what you did? Now they blaming me for everything.
Yeah.
I ain't even do nothing today.
Well, I wish our promoters could have got the Deuteronomies,
Oh,
but we
Oh,
could not
man.
get them.
Show
We
the
could not get the
Deuteronomies.
Deuteronomies to
stop yelling at the Lord.
stop yelling at the Lord. But anyway,
Man,
so
I love that tune, man. Can you play that, man?
Yeah,
Can we play that one time?
Whisper of prayer.
Yeah, please play that, man. That really would just make my day. Keith, do you mind?
oh man, yeah. Well, let's start off. Eric used to always start off with a devotional, right?
Yeah.
When he would do his program, and I think he usually took it from the Daily Word. So maybe I gotta, if you all will be indulgent, I'll have a inspirational song of the day.
Yeah.
Be the live version.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Got a live version of singing live.
Okay, well let's
You want his live version?
no, let's do this.
Do the one we know.
Yeah, no, we
No.
come for the hits.
That's right. And we only play the hits. Move that mic, Jermaine. I wanna. I'm
Yeah, you ain't got to holler. His glasses fell off. Just whisper to Jesus. Just whisper. What you hollering for?
say you ain't got to holler.
Oh, you gotta.
He on the pew.
All you got to do is whisper a prayer in the You need to stop hollering at Jesus. Stop hollering at the Lord. You need to whisper.
Oh, and the Deuteronomies, are they on it?
Yeah. Cause you're hollering.
What you hollering for?
All you got to do is whisper. Why am I busy right now? Is it because I'm not whispering? I don't know. Deuteronomy, that's why you're singing so loud. All you got to do is whisper. Oh! Keep your head. Whoa! You gotta whisper. Cut it down, son. What you hollering for? Hush.
What you hollering for? Hush.
Cut the drum down, son.
Cut the drums down, son.
Playing that song out, the song is supposed to say whisper. Bring it down just a little bit. There you go. You
Who is that?
are the whisper.
For Cool in the Game?
Oh! Keep your heart. Keep it in tune. Oh, whisper.
Hey, you get held down.
Oh, you better whisper. W-H-I-S.
You said W-H-I-S. Pow.
You need to whisper. Stop hollering at the Lord. He can hear you. He can see you thinking. He can see you thinking. You ain't got to holler. All you got to do is, oh, you better whisper. 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 Stop hollering at.
Oh my goodness.
All right, that is our morning inspiration.
Yeah, that loosened me up right there, man.
Yeah,
I can face
Stop,
another day
stop,
because we whispered.
yeah.
You can face
whisper.
tomorrow.
You don't have to yell. Just whisper.
I can hear you.
You
Told
know.
him stop yelling at the Lord.
What we used to say when you can't say a word.
God just
Mhm.
wave my
Just
hand.
wave my
Wave
hand.
my hand.
Sir.
Just
Dude,
wave
that
my
is
hand.
funny.
Y'all gotta play my pastor.
Oh,
You gotta
Uh-oh.
play my pastor.
Who's it?
is
Who's
that the little?
You gotta play my pastor.
Oh,
You
get
gotta
his
have
pastor.
Leon Lottie Love. You gotta
Yeah, get
play
his
my
pastor
pastor.
up.
Now you did a Deuteronomy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, play my pastor. So you
Pray my strength in the Lord. Who was that that called in? Jermaine cracking up over there.
call him. Put him on the air, man.
Put him on the air, man. If you go, don't keep that moment to yourself, man.
Call him. Welcome to.
I'm about to send that to my sister when I get home.
Turn the drums down.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's
And I
them the
don't-
Deuteronomy.
And I don't know who's praying Sunday, but you might want to keep that in the back of your mind.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
You okay, ma'am? You all right?
On YouTube or something or what?
Yeah, it's the Deuteronomy.
Yep, it's on YouTube. It's called Joe and the Deuteronomy. Whisper,
Joe,
whisper,
wait, it's Joe at the Deuteronomy?
whisper
Yeah.
a prayer.
Whisper a prayer.
Whisper a prayer. Okay.
Now don't holler at the Lord. Now you
Gotta
got to
whisper,
whisper.
just whisper.
To my sister.
It's my,
He said W-H-I. Pow.
Oh, Lord.
all right. It's
This morning. Okay, I'm going to hang up.
all right, man.
All right, have a blessed day.
All right, my pastor,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay, let's
my
get into Keith's
pastor,
now.
my pastor. Please.
Hey, Tommy, you got change for $1?
For offering.
Put it all in there. Go ahead, Cole.
Gotta be. Everything gonna be.
No, look what he back.
The Holy Ghost whisper.
Whisper. Whisper. Well, all right.
The Right Reverend Leon Lottie
I'll
Love.
never look at that song the same
Oh,
again.
my God.
Man, and it was so I was over at Antioch and they sang it as a congregational song, and I'm sitting up there trying not to bust out laughing because that's all I was thinking.
You should have got an
I
owl.
should have got give me the mic.
Dude, that would have went viral. That would have went viral.
Oh man.
What a way to start the morning.
Well, there you go. Y'all ready for your day?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey, I still
You know,
can't-
I know that there's some folks out there they so deep with their religion, but if I believe God has a sense of humor,
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And, so when you get all deep with and then sometimes the deep folks, that's what they actually look like.
Yeah.
Because they done got so deep.
Like,
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to go that.
What you said, Jermaine?
You want to go that far?
No, seriously. Some folks, man, they get so deep, man, that they look like fools. Like, it's almost to the point, man, that they so deep in God that if a mosquito bite them, that the mosquito gonna speak in tongues because he got the blood of the lamb.
This dude.
That's how deep some of
them.
that's how deep some of these folks be, man. You be like, you just look foolish.
Wait a minute, he buzzing and tongue.
Oh, say that, right? So you just went and bit this dude, and now you slain in the spirit. Like, come on, man. Like, you ain't that deep, man.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, man. Come on,
and
man.
it was when I was doing a little research on funk, and they talked about putting stank on it. When people had that real like that deep stank look on their face, like this really deep. Ooh, like that's deep.
Yeah,
and a deep too.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah. Like, boy, like you so deep in the spirit that everything you touch turn to gold. You got the Midas touch.
Man, please.
Let me do this. I don't know if y'all noticed. Rod and I, we'll order out maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and every place we order have a burger. Have y'all noticed that the price of beef is going up?
Yeah.
Price of eggs done dropped.
Yeah, beef.
But beef has gone up, man. And I had heard this. I was in high school when this happened. I don't remember. In 1972, there was a beef shortage and protest. And I just, maybe because we weren't eating no beef, it didn't really matter because we was still poor.
Y'all weren't eating beef?
Hey, you said 72?
72.
Man, you eat more pork, didn't you?
Oh, man. If we had pork, we had
But
a
I'll tell you
lot
something.
of chicken.
I remember when I was coming up, oxtails was cheap.
Oh, man.
Chicken wings was cheap.
Yep.
Chicken wings is almost the highest price
the bird.
piece of the bird you can buy.
That's because everybody's selling wings.
Yeah, well, we know supply and demand.
They ain't selling no drumsticks.
Yeah. So, we're dealing right now. I mean, just the price of beef. I hadn't even, and I was looking at this burger. It was like $15. I'm going $15 for, and I know it's supposed to be a great hamburger, but that's a lot of money.
I mean, pounds.
Where was
No,
this
I'm
at?
talking about like a burger. Like, I'm not gonna call it a restaurant. Yeah. So if you go to like restaurants, and some of the restaurants we go to, usually, I'm not gonna say higher end, but they're not McDonald's. Yeah. Now speaking of McDonald's, Jermaine, I had a Miss Jane Pittman moment.
Miss Jane Pittman. Wait a minute now.
I had a Miss Jane Pittman moment. So I was leaving Miss Rose's celebration of life.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of using the bathroom before I left the church, I'm in the car. So now I got to use the bathroom. Okay. All right. So I stopped at McDonald's. Now, let me tell you all, I have been boycotting McDonald's, I think, since January. Okay. So, but thank God I was at 9th and North, right? So I go in, I'm standing at the counter. Nobody waiting on me because I figure I'd buy something, then may I use the bathroom, right? Because they usually tell you bathroom is for customers. Nobody paying any attention to me. I went to the bathroom, came back, stood at the counter again. Nobody paying any attention to me. So I walked out proud, like Miss Jane Pittman, because I didn't spend any money. At
You tried,
McDonald's.
though. You tried.
I tried. And they would take. I'm going like, and they sitting there talking. Girl got off of work. You want me to drop you some fries for a friend? I'm standing there. I'm the only customer in the joint.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I felt like Miss Jane Pittman. I walked out there. Yeah, I didn't spend no money here, and I used the bathroom.
When you said Miss Jane Pittman moment, you know what I thought about the most famous scene of that movie?
Oh, the water fountain, right?
Huh?
The water fountain.
For me, it was when she spit in that woman's water.
Oh no, I thought it was at the end when she was 100.
You remember when she did that?
No, oh, did she?
Yes, she did.
Okay, I just remember when she's like 113, and she was walking to that water fountain that used to be white only.
Yeah, but you know the white woman gonna take get me some water, gal.
Oh man, don't even.
She said, I'm gonna get you some. All right.
No, Jim Brown told that story about this guy. He's from Georgia, and this guy wanted to meet him. He's Jim Brown. So Jim Brown, his folks said, "Hey, want you to meet him? Come on by the house." He go by the house, and he can walk up in the house. And the guy basically said, "Jim, we don't let niggas in the house.
You gotta go to the back."
He looked like what? Yeah, it brought it. No matter. Here he is, Jim Brown, probably without, in my mind, my estimation, the greatest football player ever.
Yeah.
At that time, certainly.
Oh, even I don't. Anybody been better than Jim Brown statistically
No,
doing
no,
what he did?
No, you're right.
Mr. Jim Brown has some issues
Of course.
away from the field.
Mhm.
But no, there was no question. But to think about that, to here you are, you've accomplished everything, get a degree from Syracuse. I mean, the whole piece, and this dude still consider you, in spite of everything you've done, you still a nigga.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Another movie, man, since you brought up Miss Jane Pittman, was The Help. You remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So now you know what she did to them pies, don't you?
Yeah. She won an Academy Award for that. So look at that.
Jermaine, you know what she did to the pies, don't you?
Who?
In The Help.
In The Help.
Oh no.
The movie The Help.
No, I don't think I saw that.
You never saw The Help?
No.
You never saw that?
What about you, Clark? You know what she did to the pies?
Yeah, that pie, it took me a while to eat pie.
Right. Especially like a sweet potato pie. You just it look like, is that really sweet potatoes in that pie?
Oh.
Yeah, you never.
You don't remember that, Jermaine?
I didn't see it, but I think I'm in that. So
You think
she
you figured
used-
it out? See what?
She used.
Yeah.
She did number two.
Yeah.
Number two.
Lord,
Yeah.
And mixed it in that pie. That woman, ooh, this is so good.
And
Give
they
me another
always-
piece.
They always talked about how the so-called, house Negroes and the stuff they would do, like put glass in the food and all these different
Yeah.
things.
I done did that.
Yeah, they,
I'd put
just-
Ajax. I'd have put.
You would have did that, Jermaine?
Yeah, die.
All right, look, y'all know I got it because y'all know I'm not superstitious. You know I'm not, but I'm not going to jinx the Brewers.
Hey,
They won away. They won away.
Don't say it. Don't
I'm
say it.
not
Won away.
Hey, we got one more tonight.
Won away.
Oh,
So let's talk about it tomorrow.
because I was so focused on the Cubs last night, because I think they won last night.
No, the Cubs lost.
Did they
The
lose?
Cubs lost.
Because they were up like 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in so first place. Best record in the league.
No, Detroit.
No, I just
Is it
heard it
better
this
than
morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Detroit was
Yeah, Detroit.
because they
was up
played the other night. But yeah, I was watching, man, and I didn't even know the Brewers were playing last night.
there. Man, listen, I actually thought they had a game today.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought
And
they
so I
did
wasn't
today.
even looking. But yeah, they played the Mariners
Shut
last
up.
night.
Yeah, they shut them
And
out.
Woodruff pitched. So I don't know if it's going to be Peralta tonight. No, rookie tonight.
Tonight, because I know he pitches again on the 10th of August.
I gotta. Next time he pitch, I just gotta
Yeah,
go.
man,
I
I
gotta
want to
see
go.
him play.
Well, I ain't gonna be
So
able to
anyway,
go this time.
Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
Not gonna
yeah.
jinx.
Yeah.
It's like when they got a no hitter going.
Yeah.
The
Right.
announcers
Like,
never
don't talk to the pitcher.
don't
Right.
talk to the pitcher.
Leave
Don't
him
mention
alone.
what it is.
Yeah.
Just kind of. Baseball really is a lot of superstitions
Yeah.
in baseball.
No,
Like
that
I
is-
got one that most people don't even know. Have you ever noticed when they run on the field, they never step on the chalk?
Yeah,
Watch
I
it.
noticed that.
Yeah, that's bad luck. So you see, everybody
Yeah, they
steps
go
over the chalk.
around- yeah,
They step over the chalk.
I
You
know.
don't step
I
on
mean,
the
but
chalk.
they've been doing that for years.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So anyway, I kept thinking and then when I said, oh, they played last night. Oh boy.
Yeah, and they look good, man. Jackson Cheerios on a 14-game hitting streak.
Yeah, Yelich is like
21
20
games.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah.
whisper
of Right.
prayer.
Stop yelling at the
No,
Lord.
just whisper.
Yeah.
Burgers,
Hey.
Lord. Burger. And you know what I
500.
was thinking about? And I think the Bucks are the only people who do this in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, wings.
Wings.
No, actually, the whole league does.
Does it? Okay, in the
The whole
fourth
league does
quarter,
it, yeah.
you miss 2 straight free throws.
Yeah, you get wings.
The
from
opposing
Wingstop.
team, you get wings from Wingstop.
Free wings. Wingstop.
Oh man,
Yeah.
look at man,
Oh,
in the
man.
fourth quarter, you just be seeing people, and I think then they usually the way it's set up, they're shooting into really like the most hostile field.
Yep.
They got
So you got the little chicken.
you got the clickers,
Yeah.
free giveaways, man. But anyway, shout out to the Brewers. And I never got to talk really in real depth about the price of beef. And let me do this, some trivia. You know what contributes to some of the humidity we experience here in the Midwest? Corn sweat. I didn't know that. Corn sweat. All right. You're listening to Community Voice. Take a break. When we get back, we'll be inside the Healthy Be You. All right, welcome back, and we're inside Be Healthy, Be You. Miss Brenda Buchanan and Miss Shakina Williams. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How's everybody?
All right. Good. I just want to know. I watched the first half-hour comedy show and just wondering.
Showers and storms here late. Blend of clouds and sun.
July 27th, 2025, at 3 p.m. Until West and Brave on the state business and of the
Healthy Be You with your host, Keith Parris, Brittany Buchanan, and Julia 106.5 FM.
Right. It
Welcome back to Be Healthy, Be You. I was just listening to the comeback. almost sounds like I do a professional program until you listen. All right.
Almost got it.
Until you listen to the real
Until you
show.
actually listen to the contents of the show. But like to come back, we like, with your host, Keith Parris.
Right.
Hey, y'all. What's happening?
My name is Keith.
My name is Keith. Well, we're talking about oral health and the importance of oral health and what we do in the mouth. Again, one of the things that I learned was that we always think about just the immediate area, but we don't realize that how our oral health has impact on our general health.
Oh, absolutely. Especially oral infections can, damage your heart valves and cause infection throughout your body. If you've got inflammation in your mouth, you probably have some inflammation throughout your body. And so to the point that if you need like an emergent surgery, they will do that. But let's say you're scheduled, you want to have a knee replacement or you have some sort of elective surgery. If your oral health is very poor and you've got an infection or inflammation in their mouth, they will not do that surgery until they can get that cleared up because the risk of a systemic infection is too high. And
just as an aside, that is usually one of the things that can really happen. One of the what would you call it? That byproduct. I'm trying to think of the word. Where you have surgery and that you can get infections, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. And infection can, travel throughout your body. You can become, I don't know if you ever heard of septicemia or septic, where you get more of a whole body infection. It can be picked up and travel through your body and affect your organs. They don't function properly in your bloodstream. They'll test your bloodstream for it. And those can be life-threatening. So you can get that from really bad oral care if you've got a lot of cavities or infection going on in your mouth. That can be life-threatening.
Heart disease
Definitely damage the valves of your heart, those infections. So yeah, just like when you go to the dentist, you go to the eye doctor, when they're looking behind your eye or looking in your mouth, they can see indications of other health issues that are going on. There are certain diseases that might affect your oral care. We know like certain GI issues, you're getting more acid in your mouth, people who have some of the food, like bulimia and that sort of stuff where they throw up a lot. Also diseases that affect the amount of acid secretion in your mouth, like if your thyroid is underactive, or Sjogren's disease, which is a disease that really affects the fluids in your eyes, your mouth, your nose, other parts of your body. And also if these glands right here are blocked, all of that can cause you to have more cavities, more things like that, dry mouth, bad breath, cavities.
Let me have a bubbles moment here. Do you all do pumpkin spice latte?
Pumpkin spice? No, I do not. It's a little too sweet for me.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, because it just came up on TV. I told you just have
a pumpkin spice? Okay.
No. The only thing I loved that I had that was pumpkin was back in the day, Midwest Airlines. They would have these great breakfasts and the cookies. That's what they were known for. But they did a breakfast one morning, and it was pumpkin pancakes. I never had that before. It was outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Really? The pumpkin? Oh, that's great.
I'll make pumpkin cupcakes with like a cream cheese frosting. That's really good because they're not real. I don't like real sweet either.
Okay.
And cream cheese frosting is not real sweet. If I gave it to Shakina, she wouldn't know.
I would know.
You like carrot cake? Do you like carrot cake?
Caller, welcome to the program. That's one of the few cakes I really like. Caller, welcome to the program.
Good morning. Good morning, Keith. And this is a show that I can't believe I got off the phone with my dentist office right when you guys are talking about this. Good morning to your outstanding guest. My question is, I recently had surgery on my shoulder, a reverse shoulder implant. That's one. Two, I saw the dentist after I had the surgery. And they want to remove the last teeth in my mouth because they're bad. And then they want to also, they tested me for my dentures, right? but the top one, they don't fit right because there's the bone up there is bad. So I've seen this doctor, and he's really good. And the thing is that they're saying showing to remove the teeth, but up at the top we need to fix the bone. And I'm like, okay, you need to get surgery in the office, or where are we going to get this bone fixed at? Can doctors, DDS, I guess, do surgery in the office, or do they put you in a special place to do this type of procedures? Now, I know the teeth is one thing, but to either remove a bone or something in your mouth, how do they do that? I'm just leery about that.
It depends on if she got to go to local anesthesia or she got to go completely,
Mhm.
because they
And
would
they-
send her to an orthodontist.
Because that's going to be an oral surgeon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
probably be an oral surgeon, depending on how significant it is. A lot of the stuff, and even the oral surgeons tend to have their own offices. They just do it in the office. They can do general anesthesia. They do some twilight. There's a variety of different things they can do depending on what the person's needs are. But generally, a basic DDS, unless they're an oral surgeon, they can do some small things. But if it's significant, then they have an oral surgeon do it, which is going to be a DDS, probably a dentist, but with an oral surgeon.
But you all, Jermaine mentioned it, and Shakina, you mentioned it too. So is your teeth actually bone? Because you talked about bones, like
the bone that's up here, it hooked under there. So
no, but I'm asking, but is that bone is connected to your tooth, right? So would the tooth also be bone?
I don't think the tooth is considered a bone, but the bone holds them in place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a dentist, but I can look it up for you. I can look it up for you. He likes to ask those difficult questions like, wait.
I don't know. And I guess I want to know why you asked it.
Like last week, like the other week, he wanted to know why lettuce has so much water. I
figure since it's Be Healthy, Be You,
but this ain't the final exam.
I don't know.
We certainly don't. Let's look it up. They might be bone. I don't know. I'm not a dentist. I don't know.
Well, hold on there. We're going to... It just kind of because you mentioned bone.
Yeah.
And but bone is a little bit something else because bone has marrow and other things in it, right?
So your teeth has what?
It's calcium.
It's calcium,
right?
Yeah.
Bones are calcium.
Yeah.
Well, can I just say one more thing?
Yes.
What they said to me, what I heard, is that they pulled the top 5. I had 5 left on the top and 5 that's at the bottom. Once your teeth are gone, that your bones are just there. It's just there. So the top ones, if you don't have anything to replace something there, that bone, the mold that they made for your top denture shifts. So in other words, that they made that mold, but guess what? It made my mouth push outward, and so it didn't fit.
Yeah.
So they're like, so he is an oral surgeon, by the way.
Oh, okay.
An excellent guy. I mean, even when he pulled my teeth, I didn't even know he pulled them out. I mean, he's just a terrific doctor. But I wasn't feeling somebody going in my mouth pulling a bone out. So I thank you so much for listening to me. And I just have one more question. Antibiotics, going to the dentist. I'm going to hang up. I wanted to find out how important that is for patients that have implants in their body and going to the dentist. How important that is, because they always ask me, you have another implant, you have to let us know, because he just marked that on my chart. Thank you so much, and I'll hang up and listen. God bless.
Well, antibiotics are always used to treat infections. So if there's any infection, but they're also sometimes used to decrease the risk of infection or prevent infection. So again, not sure what that circumstance is on why, but yeah. And I do have an answer to the question. So we've got a very important answer here about what teeth are. So teeth are not bones. They're specialized mineralized structures that are part of the digestive system, while bones are part of the skeletal system. Teeth are made up of we won't go into that. Bones are composed of collagen and calcium. Teeth do not contain living tissue where bones do. Teeth cannot repair themselves while bones can. So they have some similarities, but they are not bones.
And it's interesting how just the whole evolutionary science on this is that you create teeth to chew to help break down the food that you're digesting.
And then that saliva helps. It's the chemical breakdown of that food.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what saliva does. It helps break. So people who have dry mouths sometimes have trouble with breaking down food. And so, but yes, that. So if you put we're going to use a potato chip because I'm all about potato chips, right? Put a potato chip in your mouth and don't chew it; it'll still break down.
Yeah.
So that's
Because
what
of
saliva
saliva.
does.
Wow.
And then the teeth, help to break it down further. Certain teeth are for tearing, with meat, things like that. So.
And I think we started off kind of plant-based as a species, and then we evolved to being, carnivores in terms of eating
Chicken.
I don't think it started out with chickens. I think it started out with rabbits and squirrels.
Yeah.
Right.
Boars.
Right. Or whatever bovine you had. And because it's real interesting how some people, bovines being cows, right? Buffalo, I think they're all part of that. How I know certainly for bison and buffalo was the meat and the fur, for protection. But then Europeans had they had cows. Well, female cows will do milk, but that's what they bred the cows to do primarily, to do milk. And I would think, I wonder, is it for the female cow? I don't know how we got on this, but for the female cow,
I'm pretty sure I don't know the answer, but let's go ahead.
Well, no, for human females, you lactate once you get pregnant, right? I wonder, is that the same thing then with cows? Well, just look it up.
Well, it's a mammal, probably.
It's a mammal, right? So in order to produce milk, would that cow then have to?
No, it's just like when we can produce milk. We normally don't, but sometimes that unfortunately happens. But after you have a baby, if you continue to, express that milk, you're going to continue to fill up with milk.
But I'm just saying, but in order for females, for human beings, they have to be pregnant, right?
Normally, yes.
Okay.
yes,
exceptions,
right.
But as a general rule, yeah. And so I just wonder in terms, because you breed those cows and that's what you do. And then you see some of these things like the cows that we get our beef from, get our milk from, are not indigenous.
Right, to
here. They've been imported. And then you bred them, and then you either breed them for milk or you breed them for meat.
Food.
Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Good morning, Keith. This is Rick calling from Germany.
Hey, Rick.
I just want to tell you that there's a CIA intestinal parasite that rots the bones and the teeth. And you don't want this. I tell you, you don't want this. I have it. And my teeth are all gone, man. They're all gone. But a good dentist, for those of you who are just struggling with brushing your teeth, a good dentist is recommended. I'm done, brother man.
All right. Yeah, when we look at just dentistry and what it's been able to do, technology, it's because your teeth can literally last a lifetime,
right?
If you take care of them. And being able just to talk about that, your ability to be able to eat. When I had my wisdom tooth removed, the surgeon said, you might want to go get something to eat now.
While your mouth's numb?
Yeah. He said, because, it's going to be kind of hard once, and then I could only chew on the other side. So he gave me a pain pill and an antibiotic.
Mhm.
They look the same. So I'll never forget. I eat my sub. I went to Cousins, ate my sub. I don't know why Cousins was when I had this real bad lung abscess. The people that was because Rhonda went out of town, people take care of me, brought me Cousins, right? So
Mhm.
it's always my sick meal, Cousins.
Mhm.
So I get great sub, eat the sub, take my 2 pills, I lay down. Oh, about 30 minutes later, feel like it's a jackhammer. Like this, and Rhonda was managing. There was a health clinic now where that's not Heritage. Right there on 84th and not 84th on Fond du Lac, right across from New Birth.
Mhm.
And so Rhonda, before it
Oh.
was bought by Aurora, she managed the. So I call her
Mhm.
healthcare. I said, you know what? I think I took 2 antibiotics. So can you talk to one of the doctors there?
Yeah.
And can they tell me, can I just take the pill? I'm just laying there. I'm in all kind of pain. You know, you in pain where you rolling, just rocking,
Right.
just.
Yeah.
She hadn't called me back.
Oh no.
2 hours later, she hadn't called me back.
Oh no.
And then I realized what it was because I thought, oh man, this is really a weak pain pill. Then you take another one. But I took 2 antibiotics instead of taking the pain pill. Because man, I'm telling you, once that anesthesia wears off,
yeah.
Yes. And your mouth feels so heavy. Everything feels so heavy. And
oh well, and wait a minute, when it's still numb, you itching, but you
Oh,
can't feel
that's
it,
the
and you
worst.
scratch it,
my
and you,
lip was like, I kept biting my lip.
right, but you
Yeah.
can't even feel it.
Can't feel it. Yeah.
And that's why I tell people, not just with, oral, but if you have had surgery, take your pills. Don't wait until you're in a lot of pain.
Mhm.
People like, oh, I can do without it. No, you need to take that
Yeah.
pill. If you had a knee or hip, we want you to move. So you got to take that pill. We can't have you just sitting there because you're in pain. You need to move. So you need to take that pain
As Homer
pill.
Bo always said, you're gonna learn today. Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Keith and everybody. This is
Hey,
Kat.
Kathy.
Good morning.
Hey, I hear people on the news and commercials about gingivitis. What exactly is gingivitis? Is that like a rotting of your gums or your teeth with gingivitis? And then one more question. When I was younger, they said I had to be medicated with penicillin or whatever they call it, because I had microvalve prolapse. With the valve opens a little slower with the blood, but I don't have to do that now. But gingivitis, what is that?
That's when you have swelling and what we call inflammation of the gums, and sometimes they can be infected too. So they're very red and swollen. If you see, sometimes, and when you get that, the teeth start to pull away.
Is that because people are not brushing right, or what is that?
Right. Usually that's a big cause of it. There's some other things too, but that's the major one is just poor dental care, poor oral health care.
Well, I think also oral health being one of the major, it is the major import, like that is where we're water, food, all these things are going in. So you can have all kind of contaminants in your mouth just from just what you're ingesting.
Right. And that's why we need to brush our teeth. We do have some normal bacteria, which,
it's healthy.
It's healthy.
But
in
flossing,
our mouth.
my dentist said flossing is very good. Electric
Very
flosser or flosser on a regular basis. But too, just to let people know that don't have dental insurance or the age wise, they have at MATC, they do a deep cleaning for you at like $40 or something like that, and they refer you to other places if they need more care done, because it's mainly for cleaning, dental cleaning. And I went there several times just because I wanted to be a patient to help them out, even though I have insurance myself. But they do an excellent job, and every time I go, which is about once a year, they call me, I only see maybe one black student there, and that's a good job for a 2-year trade. I don't only see one black person there at a time, and it's just interesting. Even in Marquette, sometimes you may see one, like that there. But that's just another tip for people if they need a good deep cleaning. And MATC can always use students of all ages, even children.
All right. Appreciate you.
You know, and just a note when you talk about the bacteria in your mouth, one of the things that I always talk about is that, you know, that baby's pacifier hits the ground, you know, they'll pick it up, put it in their mouth and give it to their baby. You don't ever want to do that. Especially if the mom's, I call it yuck mouth.
Yeah.
If she's got a lot of cavities, and then you just introduced that bacteria into that baby's. So sometimes when you see babies' teeth, all of the teeth are decayed. It can be, you know, from the bottle, not taking care of their teeth, but it can also be a transfer of bacteria from the mother to that baby. And so honestly, that 5 seconds that it was on the floor, you probably picked up less germs than if you put it in your body and gave it to them. So rinse it off, and then, but don't do that. We did that for years, but we now know that is not a
What
good
was your
thing to do.
rule for food on the floor? How long?
I don't know. It depends on what the food is.
If it's a potato, Brenda, you know.
Yeah, look, I'm washing that potato off. Yeah, like a steak. I'm like, oh, it's done. No, yeah, it depends.
Really?
Most stuff. I'm not a steak eater at all. So,
okay.
but if it was a pork chop, that's a whole different thing. I'm probably gonna pick that pork chop up. But you know, most things can be rinsed off. Now you can't scrape a banana pudding off the floor and eat it, right? You can't do but some things you could pick up and wash off, and you know.
I wish I would drop a piece of fruit on the floor and act like I'm getting ready to throw it away. My mother be like, "You better go rinse that. You better." But what was it, like 3-second rule, 5-second rule?
5-second rule is what they say. But you know, again, it depends on if it falls in my house. That's different than falling in the hospital, right? That's different.
We talk about sugars. Are there other foods that could cause or have impact on our dental health? I mean, besides sugar?
Well, all of our, any kind of carbohydrate breaks down into sugar.
Okay.
So if you're talking about, like your breads and even fruits, they have milk. All of those things have sugar in them, natural sugars, but they still break down just like anything else. And again, if you've got a dry mouth from other things, that can cause more, breakdown. So it just depends. But the best thing is to brush your teeth on a regular, at least a couple times a day. And if you only got one time, do it at night before you go to bed. Whereas you're going to sit there and you're not going to be chewing, and your mouth is going to get dry, and then that bacteria is just really growing. But if you can floss at night, brush at night, but ideally, and if you can't brush, at least go rinse your mouth out, get some of that sugar out of your mouth.
Kennedy, when she just brushing her little gums because she lost so many teeth, and she just, it was Family Health Plan, and it was on 82nd and Silver Spring.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember Family Health Plan. I used to go there years and years ago, when they were like one of the first big HMOs here, back when my son was little. We both went there.
Boy, HMOs. HMOs. When I started the county, we had 16 HMOs, and we weren't even talking about, because people who did WPS, Blue Cross Blue Shield, that was a totally different thing. But all the HMOs that we had access to, and slowly they just began to dwindle and dwindle and dwindle, and but it also showed the when people talk about healthcare, I don't think people realize. I think healthcare is about 18% of our economy. That's a significant portion of the economy. So when you look at healthcare and what we do, and in a lot of ways, we're the most advanced country in the world when it comes to healthcare. The socialists in me would say that everyone should have access to health insurance, so then they can get health care, right? We benefit from that.
Absolutely.
The idea that if we can eliminate as much sickness as possible, not to mention when we start talking about communicable diseases, for example. So it's important that we be healthy and that people have health insurance. We talk about dental health, and I think now a lot of employers will have a dental plan along with the regular health plan. What about people though who are braces? People who have to have there was this trend going on with kids, whether they had straight teeth or not, they wanted braces.
Right. They still do. Braces are very popular with
I-
kids. And now you're seeing more and more in adults because there are good reasons to have braces, especially if you got a lot of overcrowding. Your bite is not right. I mean, you can get a lot of infections and tooth decay because food gets trapped in there.
A lot of people do it for a gap.
Yeah,
Or like
gap.
spaces in the teeth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there are reasons that people should have braces, and of course, a lot of people couldn't afford it years ago. Adults, that are adults now, their
Still not
parents could
cheap.
not afford it. Oh my God, I can't even remember. I had health insurance, and I still think, Brandon was. So we're talking probably 40. 25. 30 years ago when he had braces, and I think it was still like 4,000 out of pocket for me then.
Really?
Yeah. And that was with insurance. They paid for portion of it, but yeah, it's not cheap.
Back in the day, boy, people used to in high school that had braces. Oh man, they used to catch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nobody wanted
Brace
it.
face.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden those braces came off, and they were the most popular person because their teeth were so pretty and perfect.
There's a guy, good Lord willing, I get to our class reunion, and Bobby Flood. His dad was a dentist, so not only did he have like great teeth, he had great hair.
I hate her. Save it for Friday, Keith. Save it for Friday.
Yeah, he had great hair. So we just had one reunion, and so we were just talking about the people in my class, and I said, how's Bobby Flood doing? They said he still got great teeth and great hair. It's great, but he's still
hater on that one too,
oh
right?
my
Hater.
God, man, he had the greatest hair. I mean, it just looked like. Hey, look, at one point, I had great hair.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gotta see pictures.
yeah, I had great hair. I was nice little bush.
Oh.
But I went to school out east, and out east they got rid of metros a little quicker than they did here. And so then it got closed away. And one day we were in the room and we looked at the top of my head and said, you're losing your hair, right?
Nail pattern involved.
You're listening to the Baby Voice. We're going to take a quick break and come back.
Now, back to Be Healthy, Be You with your host, Keith Parris, Brenda Buchanan, and Julia Lane on WNOV AM and 106.5 FM.
Always got to be sassy with you, right?
I'm
Watch
just saying
it.
her name wasn't in the thing.
You're going to bring Tasha out in a minute.
I don't want to see Tasha. I don't want to see Tasha.
He pronounced
out.
my name wrong last time, so he learned his lesson.
We get ready to have a other guy moment.
Right.
We're gonna be at Butter. Be inside, be healthy, be you, Miss Brenda Buchanan, Miss Shakina Williams, and we're talking about oral health and the importance of oral health. You were saying, Brenda, that what we should try to vet. I need to go see the dentist, like twice a year.
Yeah, you should see the dentist at least twice a year for your cleanings. Usually once a year, they'll do x-rays, do an examination. But, and follow their recommendations. Again, if you're one of those people that produce more plaque or have a lot more plaque on your teeth, you might have to go more often than twice a year. But definitely go twice a year.
Some people, and this is kind of an aside, when they think, they couldn't say with any certainty, with a certain degree of certainty, but they felt that what caused my stroke was a piece of plaque had
broken away.
On. Yeah. So some people produce more plaque than other people.
Well, the plaque that they're talking about with you is cholesterol.
Okay.
And so, and that's why it's kind of like heart disease, a silent killer. A lot of people have high cholesterol and they don't take their meds because they don't feel sick. But as that cholesterol builds up in there, little pieces of that plaque can break off and then go to your brain, cause a stroke, or go to your heart and cause a heart attack. So even if you're not feeling like it's no big deal, you really do need to take your cholesterol medication. And for some people, depending on their family history or their own history, they might want to keep those numbers even much lower than what we would consider normal because of they have such a greater risk of.
So what is normal? I know you all have campaigns on reducing cholesterol.
Yeah, there's many different. So some of them off the top of my head I can't say, but there's your good cholesterol, which is your HDL. That's one you really want to focus on getting higher. Exercise, healthy oils, things like that can kind of push that number a little bit. Exercise does a lot for that number. But your triglycerides, your LDL, those are the ones that are the cholesterols we like to keep lower. And so if you're looking at that overall cholesterol number is a little bit, they look at that, but what they really look at your ratios between certain types of cholesterol, which is what is really a predictor of heart disease. Not so much that your overall number can be a little elevated and your other numbers are great and your scores are really good, and that doesn't necessarily put you at risk for heart disease. But your doctor should go through all of that with you, and if they recommend medication, you should take it. And if you some cholesterol medications can cause some joint and muscle pain for people. Not everybody, but there are a few people. If they get that, then you talk to your doctor and they can give you something different. But don't just stop taking it.
So we're also back to diet and the importance of diet, right?
Yeah, with oral care, I know most people you're going to eat carbs, you need carbs, but you're going to eat sweets and stuff too. But really those raw veggies, things like that, they're not just good for the rest of your digestive system, but also good for your, help cleaning your teeth and all that good stuff. So Shakina is becoming a very good vegetable eater.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did. I did, because you know, you go have me right over Kentucky Fried Chicken. Me right in KFC. Now I was talking to my guy. You know, it's amazing how now we just everything is. You know, it used to be Coca-Cola, now it's Coke. You know, Pepsi Cola, now it's Pepsi. You know, Kentucky Fried Chicken, now it's KFC. So we were going down North Avenue, me and my godson. Going like, you know, I think I want some Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was looking at me like, what's that?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
KFC, dog.
Oh, KFC. Yeah, you're right.
Right. So it's all these abbreviations. You live in the world, but no, I was just thinking that you had that look on your face like, yeah, I'm trying to make it happen.
I'm doing good.
She's doing good.
I'm doing
good.
Ouch!
She enjoys it.
I'm doing good.
She didn't say she enjoys it. She
We
said
did
she's
customer
doing
service training, and the sheriff department said, you know, sincerity is not required. But no, I think, you know, I have been, and let me give you all, you know, your kudos, because I'm a little bit more mindful. You know, that I'm a little bit more mindful. I think my veggie intake should be higher. But and I'm not a fruit guy. I've never really been a fruit guy because it's sweet.
Yeah. See, I'm a fruit person. I'd rather have a whole bunch of different fruits versus the veggies, because I don't, that bitter and tart, all that stuff. I just
Is tomato a fruit?
wouldn't it be considered a veggie because
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit.
We call it a veggie, but
why is it a
technically
fruit?
it's a fruit.
Why is it a fruit?
The seeds.
There you
There you
go.
You never think about that as a fruit, right? Cucumbers, I would think, because it has these, watermelon, obviously. But yeah, I all those years I always thought it was a veggie.
Yeah.
And,
Well, we always refer to it as a vegetable.
Yeah.
It's usually included. Okay, can we get country here for a moment?
Yes.
Speaking of tomatoes, do you do your collard greens with tomatoes?
I remember I don't eat greens.
Oh, okay.
You remember I don't eat soul food like that.
Let me do this.
I fry me some green tomatoes to go with my collards, but I don't put them in there.
Let me help you with this.
Okay.
Because I was like you.
Okay.
Once you really begin to appreciate collards,
I love collards.
You
I'd rather eat cabbage. I like cabbage.
Cabbage gives me
Keith
gas.
can't eat cabbage.
I can't eat. It gives me gas.
We all
But
know
wait
Keith
a
can't
minute.
eat
But
cabbage.
I eat coleslaw. I eat
Because it's not
coleslaw.
cooked.
That's the difference. Because my mother.
Wait, but don't greens get you running?
That's good. No, not get you running. Gets you normal.
Yeah.
It gets you regular.
So either way, you got a problem. You got an issue.
No, that's
No,
good.
I mean, no, I mean, if you eat them in their, they shouldn't do that, but they do keep you. It should, if they're making you run and something in them greens, in them greens, it shouldn't be in them greens.
Who greens you eat? Told you about eating.
She's been eating the wrong people's
They told you not to eat Miss B's greens, and you went right over there and ate Miss B's greens. No. What I have discovered is in terms of the digestion.
Yeah.
And because I can eat a lot of red meat that doesn't break down. The things I tell you another was just great. Bok choy. Bok choy will. Ooh, so if you trying to
and that's what vegetables do. They have all that fiber in them, especially, so they really, most Americans don't get enough fiber in their diet. So they have to really work hard for it. But if you eat a variety of vegetables every day, you're really helping to get the amount of fiber that you need.
I'm going to be, and I'm going to credit my wife for this one, because, I wouldn't, two things I wouldn't do. I wouldn't eat food that was allegedly microwaved, right? That been frozen, and then I wouldn't eat greens. And the only greens I really enjoyed was my grandmother's.
Yeah.
Because my mother, boy, those greens. But
so they had you running.
No, I tried not to eat them.
They ran away from the table.
Oh, dude, they were.
Yeah, you ain't like them.
But no, I've become a very big fan and advocate for collards. spinach.
I love me some
I
collard
love,
greens.
man. I tell you, collards. I love spinach, kale. But like I said,
We were talking about kale yesterday. Shakina
please.
had me laughing so hard. She's like, but you know, if you're going to eat raw, you got to massage it.
I didn't
Unless,
know
you
that.
know,
Nobody told me
yeah,
that.
because you got to
eat
help break
raw.
it down.
You can also saute it.
Listen, okay, it's plastic. Kale is plastic, and
Well,
it just
doesn't have much of a taste.
Oh my goodness! No, I'd rather just have
But
the
I
spinach.
think it's like one of the healthier.
Yeah, that's why I
greens.
was trying to my smoothies, but it never broke down. It never.
A lot of people do add kale to their greens too. A lot
Yeah.
of people do.
Yeah. Well, I got, there's some people I don't like mustards and I don't like turnip greens. And I'm trying to think the last time I had a turnip. My grandmother, that's the last time I had turnips. My grandmother would make turnips. Most of us didn't know that those turnip greens, that there was a turnip attached to it, right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
we just got the greens.
Yeah,
What about, you like radish?
I'm all right. No,
I'm getting better.
When I
Getting
met
better.
Shakina,
Okay.
she didn't like any vegetables. So she's got
I
a,
was like, I got to carry this. I'm good.
You French fries?
Huh? Yeah, I like French fries.
You like French fries?
I love French fries.
well, that's considered a
Huh?
starch.
Yeah,
Crinkle?
crinkle, but I'd rather try
Crinkle.
No, I'm trying to see what you like to eat.
Oh, I like crinkle.
Yeah, you got to do
Mhm.
crinkle. Culver's does crinkle.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do.
Did they? I took Shakina and I went to Archie's. Remember you were talking? So we went there. Were there crinkle fries
Yes.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the burger?
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Did you get any ice cream?
I did
No.
not. I
Oh,
did
that's
not.
We were
scratch ice
stuffed
cream.
afterwards. We didn't get
Man,
Yeah.
oh my God, they do. And I'm not a big ice cream fan, but that vanilla bean
Mhm.
is so rich, it's almost like custard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. They do it. They're considered the best burger right now
Mm.
because it's a smash burger.
Yeah.
And the way
There's
that
another place I was just reading about that's over on like 115th and Green. No, is it National? Like
What's-
as you're going into New Berlin, where National and Oklahoma kind of come together.
Okay.
It's supposed to have a really delicious burger, smash burger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which is real kind of counterintuitive, I know, to how we prepared burgers.
You used to have the big old giant fat burgers.
Yeah, and the guy kids were in cooking class.
Uh-huh.
So they were taught that you do the burger and you put a dimple in it.
Mm-hmm.
But smash burgers are different. You
Smash that
smash
baby.
it, sear it. Hopefully you keep all the
Mhm.
juices in it. That's
Mhm.
what makes
Gets
it
crunchy on the outside.
crunchy on the side, juicy
Delicious.
on the inside.
Have you guys have Archie's flat top burgers?
I've never had it.
Oh.
He had actually told me about it. I was
It's
gonna go try it.
delicious.
It's great.
Yeah.
Archie's.
Archie's flat
It's
top.
on Beecher.
Yes.
Yeah, like 60 something in Beecher,
Right
right?
across the street
So
from
it's what?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's by Beecher Meat Market.
Beecher Meat Market. Okay.
I think they get their beef from Beecher Meat
Mm.
Market.
Oh.
That's a joke. You catch it on the way home.
Okay.
Beecher Meat.
All right. This is I work for a Catholic organization, Keith.
Actually, they have. I had never had it before. I had Delmonico steak from there.
Delmonico steak.
Delmonico ribeye, the way they cut it.
Oh.
It was outstanding. They're like one of the better meat markets. Butchers, and it's of course Bunzel's.
Yeah, I'm a Bunzel's girl.
Yeah, but yeah, they're
Well,
really,
Bunzel's
really.
is closer to me
And
too.
then they
Yeah.
have like right across the street. I don't know if it's the same company. They have the West Dallas cheese and sausage. So that's where all these cheeses. If you want to get like bologna, and I saw something that I'm going to try, bologna on the grill. You don't like bologna?
I haven't had bologna since I was young. I
Bologna
just
makes
don't-
me go.
Yeah, I can't.
You don't like bologna?
I can't.
Mississippi State.
I grew up. My parents are from Mississippi. I loved fried bologna as I was growing up.
Yes.
I will never eat raw bologna, but
who does?
fried bologna is different.
Well, I
On some-
did-
on some white bread.
Yes.
Oh, you got to have it on light bread. That's what my grandmother called it.
Light bread.
bread. She called it not white bread. Now you go to the stove
Get you
and you
some
give me some light bread, and we knew exactly what she was talking about.
So what about eating the bologna when you fried it a little bit too long and it's kind of burnt
that's
around
how
the
it
ends?
should be.
Oh
You
my
It's
God.
gotta be burnt and crusty.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's how it has to
Lord
be.
have mercy. I want a
They put
bologna
mustard on
sandwich right
mine.
now.
I'm a mustard girl.
Whew.
But yeah, nice. So sometimes
can't
you
even, like,
can't just
smell
because it
bologna.
bubbles up. So you gotta
Yeah.
put some little slits.
Well,
in
that's
it
why
so
you
it
get
doesn't-
a thicker piece. So what I'll do
No,
is
I
just
want it
go and
thick.
buy it, and then I like it thick, man.
I think you cut it.
Huh?
I think you
I
cut
like that.
Conversations getting out of control.
Oh, we're finishing up the
We do
program.
not- We do not recommend bologna as a healthy alternative.
Well,
Not-
it ain't Ed Day.
And white bread. So we're taking, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's how I
but
grew
you know
up
what,
eating.
even
Try it
some,
on
some of
wheat.
the light bread though is healthier, like they say, like whole wheat.
Well, they add stuff into it. It's really whole. They say it's whole wheat, but it's not really a whole grain.
Whole
So they
grain.
may add some fiber into it or something, but it's not really a whole grain.
So is it ever a good time to ever eat, like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but eat bad?
Well, we're all going to eat bad every now and then, right? This
Yeah.
is a treat. It just shouldn't be
Some-
our
some more
regular.
than
It shouldn't be
others.
every
Shouldn't
day.
be our everyday thing. It's just like you shouldn't have fried chicken every day.
Lord
I
have
know,
mercy.
but yes, you should, and even you, Keith, should. Especially you should not have
Lord.
fried chicken. But you're going to eat chicken, make it in different ways. But when you have it
Baptist
fried,
preacher,
that's
you
more of
tell me
a
I can't eat fried
treat,
chicken?
just because of all the fat that's in there that puts you, your cholesterol
Ooh, yeah.
and calories. But no, everybody's going to eat things that aren't healthy for them now and then. There's
But it is a
nothing wrong
question
with
of
that.
moderation. I think that is-
Moderation and but again, you're going to treat yourself.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
true.
we're never going to tell you that piece of cake was great for you, but
Or that
we
Rice
are gonna
Krispie
eat
treat
it.
you just tore
That's
down.
right.
Yeah,
That
'cause you
wasn't
know what
healthy
else?
for you. That wasn't healthy
Speaking of
for
Rice
you.
Krispies,
And
what
that
else you got
lemonade
in
you
there?
just had wasn't good for you.
No,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, look
my
at that. You know how
See-
much sugar is in that?
Let's
That's
See, what's happened?
crazy.
I ain't had sugar in 3 months, so I figured
well,
I'd
you're
catch up.
overdoing it a bit.
What, with 3 of them?
Yes, and is that apple juice yours?
Yeah, but I drink it in moderation.
Okay.
Jermaine,
Well, this is what
did you
happens.
see what I had to do?
What?
She done leaned in front of the chair.
No, he did that because he got a 7-Up over here. He ain't gonna look at nutritional facts behind that. Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I was asking if there was ever a time to
And the
eat
more
bad.
sugar you eat, though, the more your body's going to crave
I
it.
know this sugar.
So you're saying I'm just going to have a treat today, and I'm going
That's
to
why-
eat 3 Rice Krispie treats and a juice and
But I ain't gonna eat it all
lemonade
at
and
once.
Well, but you're going to eat them all
Today.
It
In
might be
one day.
today.
Might-
You
yeah.
wasn't you
So
wasn't
you know what?
you
To
wasn't in here last
tomorrow,
week
your
when he
body's
was
gonna
putting
say, I
salt
want
on the
more of
fruit.
that.
Right. See,
You wasn't here when he's putting salt on the fruit last week. So
it changes up with me. You know,
my heart started hurting.
I don't know. You and I are going to have some education on
Well,
Yeah.
nutrition,
See, I figured.
some personalized education.
Well, that's why I asked if there's ever a point in time when you can cheat.
Sure.
So I cheated last week, and I'm
Is
cheating
it
this week.
cheating when you're just doing that?
Oh, here go the
A
man trying to
special
figure
I'm
out
just
a
saying,
reason to
I mean,
cheat, and this is
listen,
justified.
I'm just saying. I was told everything is figure outable.
Go to man
If that's a
trying to
word,
justify
Get back in
cheating.
that
it's
chair.
figure outable. That's a. Hey, listen.
Here go the
If-
man trying to justify cheating. Okay.
If bootylicious can make it into the dictionary, figure outable can make it in it too. So
No, I'm
everything
just
is figure
saying
outable.
that, I mean, you get to the point where, I mean, come on.
I'm going to have to leave here and have some potato chips after this.
Right. We all
There you
got
go.
But yeah.
we all got our vices. I mean,
We
there's
do,
some stuff
but
that
we know there's certain things we should not eat daily.
keep me
Yeah.
from pizza. They had pizza
Right,
last night at Real Man Real Talk, and I'm over there like,
You was Jones and people that eat healthy 6 days a week and they have one day that they call a cheat day.
and then go outside and get hit by a car.
There you go.
Just
Thanks for that, Keith.
Okay.
You know why they get hit by a car?
Go outside, get hit
Too
by
big to
airplane.
run. That's why they got hit by the car.
Mercy.
I was just saying, you did all that healthy stuff,
And then you get hit by
and then you
airplane.
get hit by an airplane.
Yeah,
Like,
come on,
oh,
man.
okay.
You get hit by an airplane.
It's your time to go anyway.
So again, we take care of out.
Tomorrow night, her live into the park, 5:30. 5:30 to 7:30.
That boy gonna see you to the emergency room. He's so good.
They hear it and they come over. They come over. But yeah, it's good. If it's a heat advisory, we're going to cancel, but if not, we're going to be out there. So as long as the news don't put us, we can't be outside. So, regular launch order, bring some water, we have water, hot tickets for
Shakina Williams. Okay. Thank you, Byron. Thanks to Clark. Thank you, callers. We thank